Hello friends, I am Privi Imran and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about basic concepts of relation and functions part 4. Now we are going to discuss about second one, modulus function. Modulus function. Modulus function represented by f of x equal to mod x. Now if I split this modulus function, it can be written as plus x and again here it is minus x. Here it is plus x when x values are greater than or equal to 0 and again here it is minus x when x values are negative, means less than 0. Now if I draw the graph, here this is minus x, y equal to minus x, and again here it is y equal to plus x, y equal to plus x. Here will makes an angle 45 degrees with positive direction of x-axis, and again here the angle between negative x-axis and y equal to minus x is 45 degrees. Now if you observe here domain and range values, domain and range. Domain and range of y equal to mod x function is, here domain values starts from minus infinity to plus infinity, minus infinity to plus infinity, and again range values. Range value starts from 0 to plus infinity. 0 to plus infinity. And again if we discuss about nature of the function. Nature of the function means f of x equal to mod x. This is our normal modulus function. Now if I substitute minus x in place of x, then if you observe here modulus of minus x, hence again you will get mod x, where mod x represents f of x. Therefore f of minus x will be equal to plus f of x. Hence this represents an even function. Therefore f of x is equal to mod x is nothing but even function. Now let us discuss one more example. Example number 2. For example, modulus function is shifted towards positive direction of x-axis. Means, for example, y equal to modulus of xm minus a. Then if I split this modulus function, hence here it is plus times of x minus a and again minus of x minus a. And again here x minus a will be positive when x is greater than or equal to a. And again if you observe here, this function can be written as a minus x when x values are less than a. Now if I draw the graph, y-axis and again x-axis, somewhere here point A will be available. At point A, here you can find the two lines like this. So this is a y equal to x minus a, and again here y equal to a minus x. Now if you observe here domain and range values, here domain values starts from minus infinity to plus infinity, and again range values starts from 0 to plus infinity. Now let us discuss about properties of modulus function. Properties of modulus function. Point number 1. Here, if mod x is equal to a, if I split this modulus, hence it can be written as plus x will be equal to a, and again minus x will be equal to a. Here x value will be equal to a as it is. Here minus will go to right hand side, hence x value will be equal to minus a. On the number line, if you observe here minus a and again plus a. Here x value will satisfy only at x is equal to minus a and again at x is equal to plus a. Hence x is equal to minus a comma plus a. Now point number 2. In point number 2, modulus of x is less than or equal to a. Now if I do squaring on both sides, then x square is less than or equal to a square. If I do squaring on both sides, modulus can be removed. Now here a square will come to left hand side, then x square minus a square is less than or equal to 0. Here it is in the form of a square minus b square. It can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Hence x plus a into x minus a is less than or equal to 0. On the number line, let me take here minus a and plus a. Minus a and again plus a. Here the powers are 1 and again 1. If you observe here, this value is a negative value. So let me write here it is a negative. At plus a power is 1, so this minus will be converted to plus. And again here power is 1, again this plus will be converted to minus. I have to consider only plus sign. Therefore, x belongs to minus a to plus a. Now let us discuss about point number 3. In point number 3, here modulus of x is greater than or equal to a. Now let me do squaring on both sides. Then here x square is greater than or equal to a square. This a square will come to left hand side. X square minus a square is greater than or equal to 0. Hence it can be written as x plus a into x minus a is greater than or equal to 0. Now let me take a number line. Minus a and again plus a. If you observe here it is greater than 0, so obviously it is a positive value. Let me write here positive. Here power is 1 and again power is 1, means continuously signs will be changes. Now I have to consider only plus sign. Therefore x value belongs to minus infinity comma minus a union a comma infinity. Now point number 4. Here point number 4 is a is less than or equal to mod x is less than or equal to b. If I do here squaring on both sides, then a square is less than or equal to x square is less than or equal to b square. Now first of all let me take a square is less than or equal to x square. Now it can be written as x square is greater than or equal to a square. Now let me bring a square to left hand side. Then x square minus a square is greater than or equal to 0. Now it can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Hence x plus a into x minus a. X plus a into x minus a is greater than or equal to 0. Now if you observe on the number line, minus a and again plus a. Here this function is a positive. You can observe here greater than or equal to 0. Hence here it is a positive, negative and positive as the powers are odd. I need to consider from minus infinity to minus a union a to infinity. Therefore x belongs to minus infinity to minus a union a comma infinity. Now let me take one more case. Here x square is less than or equal to b square. X square is less than or equal to b square. Now this b square will come to left hand side. Hence x square minus b square is less than or equal to 0. It can be written as x plus b into x minus b. X plus b into x minus b is less than or equal to 0. Now let me draw a number line here. Minus b and plus b. Minus b and again plus b here. As it is negative, hence the given function is negative, hence here you need to write minus. And again here plus and minus. Why? Because here odd powers are available. Now I need to consider the plus sign. Hence x belongs to minus b to plus b. Now let me draw a number line. Hence here it is a and again here it is b and here minus a and again here it is minus b. Now if you observe here, minus infinity to minus a union a to infinity means minus infinity to minus a union a to infinity. And again if you observe in my second case, x belongs to minus b to plus b. Therefore x belongs to minus b to plus b. Hence if you observe here, the common region is here and here. The common region is here. Therefore x belongs to minus b comma minus a union a comma b. Now point number 5. Here point number 5 is modulus of x plus y. This modulus of x plus y will be equal to mod x plus mod y. This condition will satisfy in two cases. Case 1 and again case 2. In case 1, here x and y having same sign means x value should be positive and y value should be positive. Or else x value should be negative and y value should be negative. And again while coming to the case 2, any one of the value should be equal to 0. Either x is equal to 0 or y equal to 0. Then only this condition will get satisfied. Now point number 6. Point number 6 is modulus of x minus y will be equal to mod x minus mod y. This condition also is satisfied in two cases. Case 1 and again case 2. In case 1, here x value should be greater than or equal to 0 and y value should be greater than or equal to 0. And again here mod x should be greater than or equal to mod y. Means x value should be positive and y value should be positive and x should be greater than y. Then only it will be equal. And again in case 2, x value will be less than or equal to 0 means negative and y value will be less than or equal to 0 means negative. And again in this case mod x should be greater than or equal to mod y. In these two cases, this condition will get satisfied. Still we have two more points. Point number 7. Here point number 7 is modulus of x plus or minus y. Here modulus of x plus or minus y will be always less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. Now point number 8. Modulus of x plus or minus y. Here modulus of x plus or minus y will be always greater than or equal to modulus of mod x minus mod y. I hope you have understand this video. If you understand this video, please do like, share and subscribe.